everyone, my name's Identity, and welcome to a sort of rant video. Now, I'm sorry guys, I haven't been posting much lately. My microphone is still off, so I don't even know right now how this video is going to sound to you. I might sound quiet, I might not, I don't know. Anyways. Now, aside from just TF2 and Minecraft, there is, of course, a modern game I like to play, and that is Pokémon, as you can see in the title. Now, what I'm essentially going to do is, we're going to look at the new trailer for the new Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon game. I'm going to comment on it a bit. I might not show the whole trailer, because I don't want Nintendo to be mad at me. Please, Nintendo, don't be mad at me. So, anyways, let's just get right onto the trailer, because it is a pretty damn cool trailer. Already we started off with something kind of interesting. Let me go back and show this off. Dang it, I misclicked. We see the two games right here, but we don't actually see what they look like. It just says Pokemon, and we see, of course, the two game cartridges. This is tedious and cruel. This is mean and funny at the same time, Game Freak. I love this idea. You are downright tormenting people who love to tear apart trailers and scoop up every last little detail. I can guarantee you that the little text right here, someone is going to scope in on that, translate it so that every language can know what that little part right there will say too. So the fact that they are doing this secretive trailer thing is kind of funny to me. We don't even know what the cover art looks like yet, but it is nonetheless pretty interesting to me. And already off the bat, we've got something kind of interesting. Our character looks really different. Yeah, that looks pretty different for once than what we're usually used to. It's actually strange because I thought if there was going to be a new game, like when I heard this was coming, I thought it would have just looked the same as the normal default. I've also noticed that we are in a bit more of a city-like area than our last part. Whereas when we had to walk to the city, in this place it already looks like we are, and there's what looks to be a Pokemon Center right there. Kind of interesting and kind of strange. People have also noted that this Pokemon Center looks a lot bigger. That's interesting. I wonder if there'll be more things in there. Last Sun and Moon, Nintendo did a great job in giving people mini games to do, which not only rewarded them for essentially helping to complete the Pokédex, but also just gave more variety to the game. A lot of people have also noted that considering the formation of where you are from the starters, people are claiming that we may get different starters. I'm not so keen on this. I don't really think we are, but if we do, that's kind of cool. I'll admit, when I first saw this, I thought it was just Nintendo showing off how cute Pikachu is again, but I have heard that this is going to be important, so now let them do that. Alright, now we've just seen two Pokemon look pretty darn angry at us. I think this is going to be like with the last game. Jeez, that's creepy. Like with the last game and how we had to battle super strong elite Pokemon, I feel that this is going to allow us to do that again. We're going to be battling these Pokemon, and these are the Totem Masters. Now this scene, this is what I wanted to get to. This armor, this looks awesome. And the crystal too. Along with finally the date that this game will be coming out. Now then, some discussions. Alright, let's get back to the reason why I'm here. It wasn't just to show off the trailer, although the trailer does give some reason. In Pokemon X and Y for the beginning, that was the game that I became a good Pokemon trainer. Past then, I had never actually beaten or even cared to bother. I started in Diamond and Pearl, and throughout those games, I failed. I was a horrible trainer. until when X and Y came out, someone made something that would change the way I play the game forever. And that was the beautiful new method of Pokemon Super Training. With this method, you could simply take a Pokemon with no IV stats, battle some balloons, and then immediately increase it. And while though people will often say this, it's time consuming, hard, and sometimes tedious and annoying. And for that, I do have to say, it's true. This does take some time. I'm a pro at super training Pokemon like this, and it still takes me an entire day just to train one Pokemon. And that's just to get special attack, speed, and a little bit of HP. So, yeah, it's not the easiest thing, but I did like it, and a lot of other people did too. Now, granted, I know that some people didn't like that Alpha Sapphire didn't change much. In fact, a lot of people just said,
So this was just blatantly ripped from X and Y.
yeah, I get it. It was ripped from X and Y, but I didn't have a problem with that. I still like that it was stayed the same. Sure, there are some aspects I don't like. I don't like that it can be tedious. I don't like that it is time consuming. But compared to what we used to have to do, it's a much better improvement. But with the Sun and Moon's new version, I'll be honest, I hate Sun and Moon's new version of Super Training Pokemon. It's even more tedious, more time consuming, and a bigger pain. Now, I get that this may have been time consuming and a lot of people disliked it, but at least this wasn't, at least in the end, this was rewarding. In the new game, all you have to do is collect some caps, and they don't have, and the guy will fully restore it. The caps are a bit difficult to get with some mining, and you need some Pokemon to do it with. Of course, beat some of the game. That's not the problem. One of my main problem is you have to be level 100 in order to do this. Call me a stickler or whatever you want to say because I like X and Y's version of Super Training more than any other version, but I still stand by my opinion. I liked this. It was easy yet still challenging. I've made a lot of super competitive Pokemon with this method, and I still want to make more. But now this is a lot harder to do without it. Granted, Nintendo did try to replace it with some aspects that could make it good, but frankly, there's just too much in my way here. I don't really enjoy the new method that much, and I can't get as involved as I did with this one. So all I'm saying for the new Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon game, a lot of people have stated that this is going to be very different from the original game, and that a lot will change. To me, that is good. I like seeing a little change. But if you could, Nintendo, if for some reason you decided to watch this, which I don't know why, it'd be pretty awesome if you did though. Anyways, if you do watch this, please bring this, and these back. I want to see this again. Except for the Team Flare bag, that was weird. But anyways, I want to see this again. I want this back. This was fun and exciting. And believe me, there are still a crap ton of Pokemon I want to train, to work with, to have fun, and to build from the bottom all the way to the top. This is just a small handful of the Pokemon that I want to super train, but I'm not sure if I can do it with this new method. I've loved Pokemon from the beginning. I've I've never really hated it, and it was may have been hard for me to get into it first, but now I can get into it. I want to buy the new games and I want to enjoy them. And I want my super training. Some Pokemon are going to be hard to train. I understand that. But it's only harder if this new method is all I have to work with. I'm not even saying get rid of the new method. Keep it if you want to. I'm sure there's a ton of people who maybe like it more than this one. But all I want, Nintendo, more than anything, is to have a variety. Give me a choice. Can I go with the new way or the old method? Please, let me choose what I work with. So that I can still say that when I'm battling trainers, I didn't hack. I didn't use a cheat to get these. I worked on this, and I want to work on it more. Anyways, my name's Identity. That's all I've got to say for now. Let me know what you think of the new system. Bye-bye.